Yeah, go to flipsidegaming.com, yeah, and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Yeah, it's a good deal, and it helps support the show, yeah. What's up, Planeswalkers? 36 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Just gonna ignore everything that just happened. And we're playing the Seven Dwarves deck. I can no longer find the person who I got this list from, modeled this list after. Much of the list is definitely from another user. Essentially, they just combined the Seven Dwarves with an elemental package. I did make some relatively strong modifications. For example, I added in Gilded Goose. I reduced these numbers quite a lot. I threw in another Spark Double. They were running a End Race Forerunners. I took that out. I don't think I touched the mana base though. I don't think so. Regardless, this is the deck. It is essentially a deck that aims to use Mirror March along with 7 dwarves to make in one turn a bunch of dwarves and then kill your opponent with said dwarves. That's the aim. Let's see how many games I get fucked by Mirror March. Because I was going to play this a few days ago, and Mirror March fucked me. But what's really nice is that this deck also has a little bit of value redundancy in that we can get a bunch of cool elemental synergy. So first, we're going to talk a little bit about our small ramp package. We have 3 Gilded Goose and 4 Paradise Druids. The Gilded Goose is nice because it allows me to go from 1 into 3. Hitting off a really early Risen Reef is going to be very beneficial to making sure we are able to hit our Mirror March as quickly as we can. And it also lets us to draw through our deck a little bit faster. Paradise Druid, on the other hand, is a little bit stronger for me because it doesn't require a resource to use, and it does have hexproof when it's untapped, meaning it's just a little bit safer of a card. Also, it has 2 power, so if I have to, I can actually kill with Paradise Druid off of a Mirror March, when I can't really do that with the Goose. What's nice about the Goose, though, with Mirror March, is that I can technically just make a bunch of food and sacrifice a decent amount of food. Hero of the Glade, this was at 2 in the original deck. I cut it down to 1 because it's not the best of 1-drops, and what's really nice about Hero of the Glade, obviously, is in certain matchups, it's great to have just that single trigger. Just a 1-mana, 1/2 body with a 3-gain life can be enough to give you that 1 turn that you need. But with Mirror March, you can also just gain an inordinate amount of life. And when I say that, of course, I mean you're going to lose all your flips, and you're going to gain jack squat. Continuing on our elemental package, but also provides a little bit of ramp. We have Leafkin Druid here, 2 mana, 0/3. It's kind of like in between with Gilded Goose and Paradise Druid. It's a little bit stronger than Goose because it doesn't require a resource. It's also nice that you're able to make double green as opposed to a single green, just in case you have a single or 4 total creatures. But it can't make any color, which can technically sometimes be annoying. And it is just sitting there with no power, so. Cloudkin Seer, 3 mana, 2/1, flies, very helpful. Also a win condition with Mirror March. We can just get a bunch of these and attack. What's nice is that this draws a card. What's not nice is that it's not a May ability. So technically, in a super dragged out game, Cloudkin Seers can become an issue where we just are afraid to draw ourselves to death. Well, otherwise, it's decent. 2 Frost Lynx. This helps slow our opponents down. A good old 3 body. That allows us to tap one of our opponent's creatures and keep that tapped during an entire other turn cycle, excuse me. As well as potentially have a full board sleep with Mirror March out is very nice. Risen Reef, the creme de la creme. This card is just too important. It does all the things we want. Spark Double. I wanted a way to be able to get any other effect that's in the deck without having to play more of that specific card. So if I want another Healer of the Glade, right, I don't want to play an additional healer instead of, playing 1 more Frost Lynx, instead of playing another Agent of Treachery. I just put in a Spark Double. Now you could say, why didn't you just play the fucking 3 mana sorcery spell? The clone. I forgot the name of the clone. There it is, Quasi-Duplicate. Why didn't you just play Quasi-Duplicate? Because it doesn't work with Mirror March, right? Spark Double does. With Quasi-Duplicate, you make a token. This is non-token. With Spark Double, you're able to, instead of just getting 1 with a Quasi-Duplicate, technically 2, you have a higher ceiling of how many you can get. And that's why I went with Spark Double. Then, of course, we have the 4 Mirror March. This allegedly says that we get to make token copies of things, and they all gain haste and they have to get exiled. In reality, though, that's not what happens. Agent of Treachery is just great because on the one hand, like, we can just ramp and steal something very big of our opponents, right? Like, this deck shouldn't have too much of an issue getting to 7 mana. But in the great circumstances, we can steal more than one thing as long as this gives us more than 1 heads. And then last, of course, but not least, is Seven Dwarves. We're running the full 7 because technically you can just turn 2 Seven Dwarves, turn 3 Seven Dwarves, turn 4 2 Seven Dwarves, and you have a decent-sized army. But also we want to make sure we have enough of them that we are always going to see some Seven Dwarves so we can Mirror March and try to actually get the combo going, even though Mirror March is not going to let me. Whatever, it's fine. This is the mana base. You can see we have a full 8 temples. I think that's totally fine because of the fact that we're going to have Risen Reefs. You know, we have a bunch of mana producers anyway, so I don't think the tap lands are going to hurt too much. They could. I doubt it. Let's hop into some games, especially since Wizards refuse to put music on... Oh my eye. Ooh. On the non-battle screens. I did play an additional practice game today. Just as a double check. And that was against a Golgari graveyard deck. And I was able to win because after they blew up one of my lands, one of my Mirror Marches, and one of my Risen Reefs, whatever, Keanu Reeves, I played another Mirror March, and they decided to concede. Going against Busta Rhymes. It seems fine to me. The question is, do I want to scry first or ground first? I think I'm going to scry first because I want the blue. Well, I can just play this. Yeah, because I'm going to play this first because I want to play this after I play that. So yeah, this is fine. I'm just Temple first. I'm okay taking the 2 damage. Do I want another Temple? Do I want another Temple? I think I do, because on turn 4, on turn 3, excuse me, when I play Risen Reef, I can decide to just play another Temple instead, so I think that's fine. And I want to maximize my mana. Okay, going up against green aggro could be a bit of an issue. It does make my line slightly more dangerous, but hopefully not by too much. See some sort of large 2-drop out of him. No, just double Pelt Collector or single Pelt Collector? Wow, okay. I would not have traded for their Pelt Collector, for what it's worth. I'm going to Temple first, and scry... I was going to say keep a land on top. Take action... Enters tapped. So now, I have the mana. I just need the gas. Green-white, not what I was expecting at all. See what innovations you bring to the table, Busta. This is the token deck, then. This is Proliferate. The counter, not token. My apologies. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and play Temple. I'll keep that on top, because we're going to go into Leafkin Druid. I guess I could have put... I probably should have put it on not the top. But if this is a land, I'm dunking it. It's not... It's a 7 Dwarves. Nah, I'd rather try and draw a better card here. The question is, do I just play my 7 Dwarves now? Let's assume that our opponent's going to get their Pelt Collectors up to 3. Be 9 damage, I'd be down to 5. Pretty risky. But if I get a Mirror March, then I want to be able to have something to use with immediately. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay, yep, that's what I expected. So I could double block a Pelt Collector, take 7B at 7. I do lose quite a bit of value. 6, 7. I still would be able to Mirror March 7 to... Wait. 6, Yeah. I'll still be able to Mirror March 7 Dwarves if I double block, but I think I'm going to take the slightly riskier route. Not the best. Not the worst. The issue is that I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Because this guarantees trample. Those are absolutely going to have trample. I don't see a world in which they don't have another proliferate. Okay. That's pleasantly surprising. Okay, so this has trample. So if I know I'm grabbing that, I assume I'm going to take their stone. Let's see. I can do this. And that. And then just block here. Kills the Stone Coil Serpent. Kills one of the Pelt Collectors. Then I can grab their Knight of Autumn. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the best thing. And I had to chump the Pelt Collector there. Because I would have died because the Stone Coil tramples through for 1 damage. And that would have been a 3rd damage. Okay, so I still might die. I still might die. I have to go ahead and steal the Knight of Autumn, because now I can trade there. I can block here, but fairly worried about the other cards my opponent might have. A Tristani would be awful for me, but I doubt they're playing Tristani. Looks like they're just going to kill that. And I die. My opponent chose not to kill me. They literally could have killed me by just attacking with these two. I don't know why they chose not to. I had no cards in hand. I do not understand. I died anyway, it's fine. Guess probably kept too many lands. I didn't get to my gas fast enough. Yeah, it's possible. By the way, everyone, I'm still accepting friend requests because this is not 200. So if you'd like to friend me, just go ahead and add that in. I'm accepting friend requests until I have too many and I can't accept any more. And then people will be randomly culled so that I can stop being lazy and friend like Merchant and Alias and all of them. I'm just what I like to call a bum. A bum 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 bum. My fake Frappuccino is getting all over my cool gamer chair. Finally. Took long enough. How has everyone's holiday season been so far? I love pancakes. I do too. Pancakes are great. I'm going to keep this. Temple into Paradise into potentially 7 Dwarves. Seems fine. Did you guys get anything cool? Did you do anything cool? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. No breeding pool, thank you. I want to say this deck only runs 24 lands, but it might run 25. I don't recall exactly. Going up against a ramp deck of a different sort. So next turn, probably going to just cast Risen Reef after a Temple, once again to try and work some nice value in there. Let's see what our opponent does here. If they just pass, then that's probably Flash, but I think this is Ramp. Okay, well, it might be Flash. I don't really want a 7 Dwarf anyway. Okay, that's a good sign. Also a good sign. Next turn I could potentially do it again. Opponent did nothing. Is this a Nissa? A Nissa would be pretty bad for us. But opponent just passing the turn again. Very curious. Now I can't Frost Lynx. This is Hexproof, dumbass. Which means, honestly, I'm probably going to keep the Frost Lynx in the back lane. Another Paradise Druid. I don't need that. Like, even if, like, a land is better for me than another Paradise Druid, I think. Although I'm probably going to attack here with both of my creatures because I'm fine if they decide to block. Yeah. Another Druid? I'm fine with that. I don't suspect my opponent is playing a board wipe in their Simic deck. Another one. Don't mind if I do, really. I'm going to attack because I need to get some chip damage in while I can. If my opponent wants to block in either of these, that's totally fine. I have plenty of mana. Yep, I'm fine with that, and the reason I'm fine with that is because they're going to go down on mana. Because they're going to lose the Paradise Druid, and they have to have another land, and then possibly a Nissa, but I can use the force. Oh, right, I wouldn't have enough mana. I do now regret attacking with my Risen Reef. Shh, no one needs to know. Very like opponent kept both on top. Very confused as to what they're playing. Not a clue. They played it tapped, so they're not even going to use Castle Ventress. What are you playing at? Hydro Crisis for 2. Okay, so it's just a very bad ramp hand, I guess. I don't need a Goose. Let's play a Lynx. Let's tap you down. Is there even a reason to play Leafkin Druid right now? I don't think there's a reason not to. It's a matter of time before my opponent gets some value. I regret letting the Risen Reef die. Oh, I should have kept the Leafkin Druid because I could have drawn another Risen Reef and gotten more stuff there. That's my mistake. Gadwick. Okay. There's a Mirror March. And let's see it fail. Let's see it fail fucking horribly. I'm actually going to go ahead and make 2 there. I just don't want my Paradise Druid tapped. Alright, Mirror March, come on, do your stuff. Good enough, I guess. Well, now for the rest of the game, I just need to keep top decking stuff. God damn it. Fuck you, Mirror March. Fuck you. Roots. Yeah, this is a Simic Ramp deck. Just bad early game, I guess. Oh wait, Sultai. Oh, no wonder. Sure, tap down something. It's not going to stay tapped, so I don't care. Coward! Come on, not a land. Why did it have to be exactly a land? Alright, just gonna keep passing the turn. I just need to, you know, draw something good, please. There's no way they're playing Ritual Soot, right? Like, that just kills, like, all of their creatures. They're probably just gonna steal my stuff, is my guess. I wouldn't be surprised if I also saw a, Casualties of War. Yup. Casualties of War. I'm just gonna concede. That sucks. Flooding out has not been a problem in previous games. Oh, 26. Jeez. Seems excessive. So I'm going to add in probably another Cloudkin Seer. Cycle through the deck a little bit more. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Sounds good. Going second. Not the best. Yeah, turn 1, turn 2 this. I want to get this down as early as possible. Is it Esper? Is it just Kai? Is it just blue-white? Possibly just blue-white. Is it birds? Is it flash? Who knows? It doesn't seem like it's going to be burps. So I'm just going to pay some life to get the red down as well. See if this gets counterspelled. Nope. Could have been counterspelled by, gosh, what's that card's name? Mystical Dispute. Oh, it is Flash. Okay. Huh. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's Flyers. I didn't think it was Flyers, but it's definitely Flyers. Snorkin for 2. Seems decent for sure. Play another Risen Reef, get 2 triggers. Hopefully I can start getting some mana on these, get a Mirror March down. I mean, like, it's fine. But, like, I don't want to die. Frost Lynx, hopefully, is going to be a bit of a saving grace. Winged Words is very helpful because it means that I'm not dealing with anything. I'm going to just drop my Gilded Goose. I don't need to drop it now, I guess. See, next turn... Man, the lack of ramps sucks. The 5. I'll take 5. I'm going to just Risen Reef here. Probably end up blocking the Fairy Vandal. Looks like one of my... Nope, alright. Can I get some mana, please? Really? Now that I took 1 land out. Alright, thank you. Jeez. Sure, whatever. And I'm just going to play this tapped. So yeah, this turn I'm just going to block with my Goose. I'm not going to attack because they could have another Fairy Vandal. Because that comes in as a 1-2. Chef's Kiss. Let me discard a card. Discard Paradise Druid. Get, like, whiffing so many times on those Risen Reefs may have lost me the game. Redonkulous. It might be important to block next turn, actually. I'm not gonna block. I'm gonna go 3. I don't have any untapped mana. So I can't actually play Risen Reef plus Frost Lynx. Ridiculous. I'll need to discard down, but Leafkin Druid gives me more mana. It doesn't actually matter because I'm dead. I take out 1 land! And then I just get screwed on my Reef triggers. You know what that means, of course. Even though 2 games doesn't really mean anything, We're just gonna go ahead and bloop. There we go. 61 cards. Fuck you, game. Eat my ass. Not deal with this shit. I didn't give you any lands. I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you were keeping it gangster. Wrong. Fucking game hates me. I just want to show people that goddamn Mirror March. At first you were like, no, too many lands. Then you're like, not enough lands. Fuck you. You suck. I hate you. Can I get into a game, please? Thank you, Domo. This hand is fine. We're going second, which is not fine. Oh, it's even worse. Yes? Turn 2 Druid, turn 3... Hopefully Reef if I feel like I can survive. This looks like it might be mono white flyers, which is slightly better for me, I think. So yeah, next turn Reef it up, and then just Lynx Cloudkin Seer. Nope, it's Azori's. I'm gonna hit the Reef dab like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be 10. Doesn't give +2/+2, right? It gives like +1/+1 and untaps them. Jesus. Play this tapped. Play Risen Reef. I really need to hit a land. Thank you. So next turn I'll have 6 mana so I can play double Frost Lynx. Am I dead? Are you fucking kidding me? It is +2/+2. God damn it, dude. This died before my 4th turn? That's fine. That's fine. It's not like I want to win. Your name is familiar. This hand's trash. But I, like, have to keep it. We're still going second. What is this? Who's emailed me? Let's Temple up first. Seer? Sure. I didn't see what they did with their Temple. I was not paying attention. Suspicious. Simic Flash. No. 'Tis not Simic Flash. 'Tis Temur Flash. That's just as bad. Alright, I no longer know what the fuck is happening. It's Temur fucking something. Let's see. I can ramp a little bit more by playing a Leafkin Druid. That would mean that if I top deck a land, I could play Mirror March, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna play Gilded Glade yet. So hope is top deck lands, Fires of Invention. It's Temur Fires? This is a deck? When did this happen? I'm not gonna lie, I like it. They didn't have anything? I'll take it. Fuck you, game. You knew what I meant. Whatever. Next turn, I'll be able to play my Mirror March. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7. Am I gonna die? I have a bad feeling I'm gonna die. Fuck off. God damn it. Fucking shit. Fuck you. They're going to steal something of mine. They chose not to steal something of mine. Oh, but I have to block. Well, fuck. I mean, I've lost this game. There's, like, nothing I can do about it. Unless I get insane hits with Mirror March. Because this is 16 damage, so I have to block with a Leafkin Druid. Eight, 16, yes. Block 3 of it down to 13. So I'll be at 1. Now I need an untapped land that is not a shock land, please. Because I want to be able to play Hero of Glade and Cloudkin. Oh, I can't do shit now. Because I lost 3 mana. I had to block that one thing, and I lost 3 mana. Ugh, fuck off, game. This is why I steer clear from jank too often. But it does show you that I'm honest with my games. I do not cherry pick my games at all. Not that doing so is necessarily bad. I just don't cherry pick my games. I show you the decks as they play. And sometimes that means not very fucking well. Possibly a good hand? Who fucking knows? Follow your nose. Follow your nose. I'm just going to Gilded Goose again. And play Steam Vents. I'm not going to play Cloudkin Seer just yet. Yeah. Goose. Alright. Gruul Smorks. I can Frost Lynx, or I can just Cloudkin to draw into something better on a Cloudkin. I want to try and get through my deck a little. It's exactly what I'm looking for. Baby! This might be the Embercleave Gruul deck. I'm fine taking Tree. My opponent deciding on whether or not to Collision Colossus? We can't Embercleave yet. I assume you have a play. Be kind of a weak hand if they didn't. That's sus. Reef dies. Gotcha. Flame Sweep. Just in case I get another Risen Reef. That's fine. Cool. I'm just going to Cloudkin Seer to draw that one. Yeah. My opponent's playing Flame Sweep in this deck. Very confusing. Very good against me, but fucking weird. In a Gruul deck. It's gonna be all losses, man. And sometimes that happens. You just go all losses. That's gonna get lynxed. I'm at 6. My opponent's playing this shit. I'm at 6. Cool. Spark double. Alright, that's nice. I'm at 4. If they have another questing beast, I'm dead. Attacking here for 2, I don't think is going to matter in the long run. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. 36 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably play another game if I end up losing here pretty quickly. Because I think I'm just going to chump with Zertog Goblin, or with the Zertog Goblin with my Cloudkin Seer. Okay, never mind. Fuck me, I suppose. I'll take 3. Very helpful. Because I stay alive. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Just waiting for another questing beast. They're counting my mana for some reason. I have 8 total mana. Why? You know your deck is bad when it loses to actual garbage. I'll play this Frost Lynx. Stop the questing beast. Okay, like it's a 7 Dwarves. Gonna play a 7 Dwarves. Going to pass. Oh, yay. I would not hate top decking one of my 4 mirror marches. Please, game. Give it to me. She's fine. I can block her. Well, making her bigger. Sure, it's okay. Not what I was looking for, game. Not at all what I was looking. Sure, that is a nice card to have if I survive. This 7 Dwarves does help. I can block the questing beast, which is nice. I lose fucking everything from doing so, but Keslavai! Woo! I'm probably super dead because my opponent's probably been holding the Embercleave this entire game. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. This is not what I wanted for Christmas, let me tell you. Just because these colors are red and green, doesn't mean they're in the fucking spirit, if you know what I'm saying. You're gonna blow up another one of my lands. My opponent is playing a trash tier card. And is probably going to kill me. What the fuck? Let's see how they attack. Wow. Alright, luckily my opponent seems to be a coward. I do mean that in like the nicest way possible. Play fucking another 7 Dwarves, I guess. Take that action, sure, why not? Leafkin Druid? I mean at this point, fuck it, it's defense. Nah, fuck you. I'm just gonna cast another 7 Dwarves, because it makes my board bigger. Can I attack? No, I don't feel comfortable attacking yet, okay? Maybe I'm playing too conservatively. Maybe I'm the coward and my opponent is just being smart. But fuck you. I need a little bit more. Maybe I should have kept the Leafkin Druid. I don't know. They're just blowing up my lands. I don't care at this point. Cool, I know every card in their hands, so that's nice. I'm just fucking chilling. Fucking play more of my lands. Okay, I'm gonna start attacking in the air, because this doesn't have reach. If I die when my opponent's at 2, you all can make fun of me pretty hard. You gonna blow up another one of my lands? You gonna try and cut me off with green? They're blowing up another one of my lands. Oh no, I don't have any more green, except for this and this. I can hold this Seven Dwarves just in case I get Mirror March, I guess. Or I can just play it and then have a bunch of 5/5s that I can attack with next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so I might swing all out next turn. Because it'd have to block the 5/5s. That's 2, it's 5, 10. That's only 11 damage, never mind. So it might be the following turn. If I get another 7 Dwarves... I guess it doesn't actually matter. Leafkin Druid, let's see what we draw. It's another 7 Dwarves. Okay, next turn for sure. The reason I'm still not attacking is I want to make sure my opponent is dead in 1 hit. Not 2. Well, that Paradise Druid does kind of put a wrench in the old plans. Oh, look, it's another lance. Okay, so I'm definitely attacking here. This is just a 3 power creature, right? Yeah. So I can block it with this Frost Lynx. So I could just swing in with these. What is my opponent holding? They're playing fucking 4-mana land destruction cards in a non-land destruction deck. So they're probably playing some jank other cards that I just can't prepare for. They have to block at least all but one of them. I think I'm just gonna block like this. Fuck, I can't though. The reason I can't is because I need a 7 Dwarves back just in case my Frost Lynx dies. God damn it, I'm a coward. I have to make sure I have a 7 Dwarves that I can block with. Because an errant questing beast fucks me. Okay, my opponent is now at 4. I still have all of my dwarves. If I win, I'm pretty sure the only reason I win is because my opponent was playing a bunch of land destruction spells. This is a cautionary tale. If you want to make a jank deck, make sure it either has a core from a deck that you can use somewhere else, or watch someone play it. Could I make improvements to this deck? Probably. I could also just like try and make a Turbo Dwarves deck, where I'm just playing like 7 Dwarves and a bunch of like actual clones. But I'm not as much of a fan of that style of build because it means that like if your first clone dies, or if your first 7 Dwarves dies, you're kind of fucked. But whatever, that was a fucking ordeal. Anyway, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zin, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you can find links to that down in the description, along with links to a bunch of other cool resources. My life. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, go ahead and tap that like button, add subscription to your Manable, cast a comment to the comment section down below, pass the turn of the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all will be one.